This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, March the 4th, 2015. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At noon today, we have a trough digging in across the middle part of the country, and that means it's going to be cold once again across the area, with highs mainly in the teens to lower 20s across the state. There'll be plenty of sunshine around. What we will be missing is this storm system off to our south. We'll be producing a lot of ice and snow across the Oklahoma, Arkansas, and up the Ohio River Valley. They may get quite a bit of ice and snow down there, but nothing like that around here. It's going to be fairly quiet for the next couple of days and fairly cold today and here as we move into Thursday. Thursday morning, we could see sub-zero readings in most of the state except the far south and far west. Highs back into the teens and 20s, but by Friday, after a cool morning, we'll easily get up into the 30s and 40s across the state. That'll feel a lot better than what we've been seeing over the past month or so, and that warm weather just continues well into the weekend on Saturday. Still should see highs in the 30s and 40s. There is a disturbance over Minnesota and the Dakotas that could clip our northeastern counties during the day on Saturday with a little bit of snow or flurry activity. It shouldn't amount to a whole lot. That system is off into New England here on Sunday, and the temperatures start rebounding up more again. We could see 50s in our southwestern counties on Sunday, maybe even some 60s as we move into the early part of the week in our southern counties. A lot of the snow will be melting, and we may not even have much snowpack left in a number of areas, except maybe the far north and northeastern counties, where readings will be likely held into the lower and middle 40s. And that even continues into Tuesday. Storm systems, one off are along the Texas and Louisiana Gulf Coast, and then a system moving across the U.S.-Canadian border area, but we're nowhere near that, and it's still fairly pleasant at this point. We go into next Wednesday, the 11th. You can see pretty much the main storm track is in Canada. A little bit of a dip moving into the Intermountain West and the Rockies, and that could be the sign that temperatures may start to slowly cool off maybe toward the end of next week. But even here, next week, we have that storm to our south, a frontal system to the north that's keeping the cold air up in Canada at this point, but we'll have to see if that may move in upcoming runs. We go further along to the 15th of March. You'll see a bit of a trough over the, I'll say, central Gulf Coast with the southern jet stream. The northern jet stream pretty much still near the U.S.-Canadian border, but it's this system to our north and west we may have to watch. That could be the signs of the pattern shifting back to what we've been having, but by this point it's mid-March, so any cold snaps won't be bitterly cold as we've seen the last month. The end of the forecast, the 19th, mainly a west to east flow across the country. Bit of a system trying to cut off, an upper level feature trying to cut off over southern Texas, system in the Canadian Maritimes, and with that, the temperatures will be a bit cooler with that storm off to our south, another storm moving in from the Pacific Northwest. The height levels show that temperatures will likely be a bit cooler with readings around the 30s and 40s. If this is right, we could see some changes though. Satellite image from last evening, we had a system moving away from us, brought us a little bit of rain, sleet, snow, freezing rain yesterday morning, but around here it's going to be fairly calm. This system is going to really start raking the south and the mid-Atlantic states, northeast, with some wintry weather. You can see that with the watch warning map. Winter weather advisories, winter storm watches and warnings from Texas, Oklahoma, and northeastward into New England. Some wind chill advisories to the north over the northern plains. Elsewhere, fairly quiet. QPF chart doesn't look very quiet. It does around here, though. Precipitation for the next 5 days through Sunday evening. At 6 or 7 o'clock, I should say, most of the heaviest precipitation over the Gulf Coast and down into Texas, with little to nothing around here.